So I'd like to share with you more about what we're doing with uh, the video film group at Autism In Entertainment. As I mentioned, we produced all the video content that was shown at the first ever Autism In Entertainment conference a year ago at the Skirball Center. And we had neurodivergent crews there at the conference as well. A couple crew members here today, and Josh here, and Brad, who is over there. And we shot all the panels, all the speakers, atmosphere in the meeting rooms, and created amazing videos that can be seen on the Autism in Entertainment website. We also have done more work with our educational partners since then and shot special events such as Jorge Gutierrez at Spectrum Laboratory, where he talked about fighting with autism. And we also shot at the comedy club, the Laugh Factory, at a show called Let It Out, neurodivergent comedy at the Laugh Factory. And that was a special night where many of the performers, the comics, were actually on the spectrum, and the whole evening was friendly to neurodivergent. So people could just go and have a great time. There's a quiet room if somebody needed it. We shot footage at that and created a great piece around that. We also have our webinars that come out once a month. And of course, we have our event tonight, which we're shooting, and we'll have video available around this as well. We also have work for hire projects where we have been hired to produce content for other groups. We were hired to do a segment for a PBS show called, A World of Difference, Embracing Neurodiversity. And that will feature Danny Bowman from Danimation. So we're really excited about working on that, and it's in production right now. It won't actually come out until the fall, but that is more the kind of work we'd love to be able to do, to be able to hire and pay for people on the spectrum to work on these projects. So if we could go to the next slide, please. So we have many opportunities, and it really does depend on the project. In other words, when we get the project, then we're able to get the crew members lined up. And that includes camera people, DP lighting, people that understand and work with sound, still photography, production design, production assistants that could just be on the set to do whatever is needed, video editors, video editors, of course, graphic designers, people who can make graphics for our videos. Again, not every project can necessarily employ all these people, but we do have different needs on different projects where we can work with people with these skills, and also work to help people get more experience and training on the job to be able to qualify for more work outside of these productions with Autism In Entertainment. And while we do have budgets for these, we also try to take advantage of funding opportunities, and some of those are exclusively available to people on the autism spectrum or neurodivergence. And some of those are through the California Department of Developmental Services, the DOR. Excuse me. It's covering I can't quite see the screen. So we have the Paid Internship Program, or PIPS, which is one way to be funded through the Cal Department of Developmental Services, or often known through the regional centers. So they offer opportunities for you to get paid on projects like I just described, and also through the California Department of Rehabilitation, or DOR, and they have their work experience programs. Each program has little different requirements, and it does take some time to get onboarded into the program. Sometimes it takes 4 to 6 weeks, but we have resources to help you with that. We work with an organization, Zavicon, and have members as part of our work group, and they help work through those details, and also a lot of teaming with parents and caregivers. We can help make sure that you get through the paperwork. It's really worth it to do that, because once you do, you can work across many different projects and get paid for it. So it helps our budgets, because we don't always have the biggest budgets, but then you get paid no matter what, which is excellent. Can we go to the next slide, please? I want to share a little story about Julian Gratchik. He is one of what we call a success story with this program. He has a DOR work experience arrangement. So he has worked on a few of our projects. He was on the crew at the conference. He was the director for one of the Spectrum Spotlights, focusing on Danny Bowman from Danimation Entertainment. And he was also the editor of that project. And we showed it at the conference, but we also entered it in film festivals, and it got a lot of great recognition. It was accepted in the San Diego Comic-Con International Film Festival. So it screened in San Diego last July. And we had a panel as well, which Danny Bowman attended, and Marlene and myself and Judy. It also was in the Tokyo International Short Film Festival, the kids' first film and video festival, the Reflections of Disability Festival, which is based in Macedonia, Greece, and also was part of the Planet Classroom Network. So it was featured as content shown really in classrooms around the world, which is incredibly exciting. So Julian, like I say, got funded through the DOR, which was great, because editing a project can sometimes take a lot longer than you anticipate. And he was able to get paid for all those hours, and we didn't have to worry about going over budget. Later tonight, we'll have an opportunity for those of you who are in the room. We'll have some breakout groups, and I would love to talk with anybody interested to get your information on how to become a crew member. And because we'd like to expand our roster of people who have these skills to be able to work on future programs. So we'll talk about that later. I'll share with you my email address as well, and people who are online. It's paul@autisminentertainment.org. Again, paul@autisminentertainment.org. And if you're interested, you can send me a quick email with your name, your information, the skills that you have, and the type of work you want to do. And I'd love to further the discussion with you about that.